creek that's different than the rest of the creek on our property is it has like these big rock bottoms that go all the way across the creek. Could possibly be the first stop. If you were to start on our trail and head out back on a trip, that would be your first campsite. You imagine building a campsite in here. You got this beautiful flat part, kind of a ridge on each side, but you've got the creek kind of gently flowing through here. You got some big rocks you can go out on and fish from, but it's calm, it's peaceful. Nobody can get you here. So far we have about 2 campsites. We have that first one by the hemlocks, come up through where we just came, and then we'll keep going. We need to build our trail somehow out of here and all the way in the back corner where the Toxaway Creek does a big turn and a little feeder creek comes in. There's a really pretty flat spot, and that needs to be the furthest back campsite on the property here. And then from there, you can either hike back the way you came, or we can loop up across the ridge and connect back to Wilson's Hole. Because then you can actually you could almost circle the whole property of Fairplay in one hiking trip. Where else in the world are they gonna come and know they have problems to work on, but get to experience life like this? That's just a memory that will go with them for the rest of their life.
I just like to get out and be able to explore new things. I love waterfalls, and anytime I found a waterfall, even if it was just a little 4-foot drop, I got really excited. All of camps are rugged, but that was just like super rugged, like up and down, you know. I love the creeks, and you know, it was a lot more, like the creeks were a lot more rough. Everything was more rough. I love the mountain laurel back there.
Something like the American dream, you know? Like, I got a good sized river or, you know, creek. Just like trees around you, like pine trees, stuff like that. It's so much easier to breathe and just take a breath, you know? Like it's meditating. You just don't really think about anything. You're just free.
Camp is a safe place for whatever problem, and that is true. Mm-hmm. But oftentimes that would be said in reference to that's why we have so many acres and why it's isolated. But that, of course, excluded the actual effect of living in a simple, primitive setting surrounded by the beauty of nature, and then doing things that go all the way back to, you know, the beginnings of humankind. Mm-hmm. And the therapeutic value of that, of sort of temporarily escaping the hectic modern world.